Rise of Kingdoms people, you requested it loudly, therefore today I'm going to update the open field rating that I published a few months ago. Let's be honest, there is nothing more fun than a good old open field battle, where everyone clashes together in a big street fight. Well, at least until lag kicks in. Things have changed a lot since the introduction of the two new key commanders, Trajan and Zhang Yu. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. It helps the channel a lot and it's 100% free. You can always change your mind later. Let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back to Wick Gaming and to another Rise of Kingdoms guide. Finally, we are going to speak again about open field and the best combos you can use as of June 2021. I'm going to start from the bottom going up. In position number 10, we have a support march, Constantine and Joan of Arc or Mulan. It's very important that big players who can afford to fill the hospitals more than the others sacrifice one slot to help the others, especially if you are speaking about the Season of Conquest KVK where you can dispatch up to 7 marches. Even the biggest players will not have enough equipment to bring 7 hitting marches, so in the big picture your team will benefit a lot from this support march. That's why I want to have it at number 10. Number 9, Saladin and Aethelflaed or Takeda. Very quick support march, good resistance to swarm thanks to Saladin. Having an Aethelflaed around is very important both for the AoE value and for the debuff value, and Saladin helps her being faster. In my previous rating I had Aethelflaed with YSG, but times have changed. If you want a slow support march now, there are many other options thanks to Trajan and we will discuss about it. Number 8, Artemisia and Ramses. Still one of the tankiest, if not the tankiest, archer march in the entire game. Great for canyon and great for open field too. The only downside is really the march speed here, which in this new metagame with fast nuking cavalry marches has become more important than ever. That's why I bumped this combo back to position number 8. Not as a punishment, let's be clear, but just because this march needs some extra care, especially in the way you maneuver it on the field and in the choice of equipment. For that you can check my dedicated video card up on the top. Position number 7, Artemisia again, but this time with Tomiris. Tomiris was born to stay beside Edward, but with Artemisia silencing herself and having a very slow skill cycle, plus having a great AoE value and tankiness thanks to the extra defense and health, Tomiris has surely found a great ally that helps her to stack up the poison. Extremely suggested, especially if you are an archer main. Number 6, Ramses and Nebuchadnezzar. Not only being the best rally combo, Ramses and Nebu is absolutely gorgeous on the open field. We have discussed a ton about them, but I also want to include some alternatives, like Cyrus and Nebu or Artemisia and Nebu, because maybe you are an archer main and your Ramses has YSG behind and your Artemisia has Tomiris behind, so you are left with Cyrus, which has a very good DPS value and some march speed, which we said being very important in this new phase of the metagame. Some players also like Artemisia with YSG, which can stay in position number 6 as well in the honorable mentions. I just want to say that because someone may think that I'm skipping this very valuable combo. The truth is, in 10 positions, I need to make some choices, and I truly believe that both Artemisia and YSG can have better results when paired with other commanders. We are now in the top 5. Alex and Harold is surely a top 5 combo for the open field, as many reports have proven over time on this channel too. It's also a very valuable combo for rallying. Alternatives of course include Alex and YSG, especially for early KVKs, and Guan and Harold, which honestly shines much more in a rally scenario compared to the open field. But that's it for position number 5. Number 4, Ramses and YSG. It has always been a top open field combo, and I think it will always be. Ramses gives YSG that extra tankiness that he needs to survive and deal his lethal circular area of effect damage all around. Skill cycles are also very short, and with the right equipment, this combo can still be deadly in June 2021. And here we are with the top 3. On the podium, we have the new leadership commander, Trajan, with Edelfled secondary or Harald Sigurdsson. I published a guide about Trajan just a few days ago. I invite you to check it out. The card is up on the top, where I explain how you should distribute your troops with a leadership commander like Trajan, and most importantly, which talent trees you should pick and which equipment you should craft. Honestly, Trajan and Edelfled or Harald are now metagame, and every big player is using this combo on the field. It doesn't deal particularly big amounts of damage, but it buffs you, debuffs the enemy, and you can plant it on the field and resist a long time, while your Jones and Mulans have already been killed. Plus, over time Trajan stacks up a good amount of defense if you keep him engaged, and the damage will be rising as well. I am absolutely convinced that this combo is one of the top 3 open field marches at the moment. Position number 2. This has not changed since the last guide. Guan Yu and Leonidas. The only downside is that it's quite slow, but when Guan and Leo get you in a murder ball, either you kill them or they kill you. Deadly even in the last bit of remaining health, thanks to Leonidas' expertise skill, which will allow you not to get horrible trades when you are about to die. Definitely helpful if you think this way. The AoE value is insane, and the tankiness of this march is just over the top. Another small downside is that everyone knows that, and this is one of the most targeted marches on the field, but this is not a reason not to have them in a second position. And finally, here we are with our winners. In my last video I rated Saladin and William being the top field pair, but now with the introduction of the new cavalry commander Zhang Yu in Rise of Kingdoms, things have slightly changed. William is still the best secondary commander, while in front now we have Zhang Yu. Yes, Zhang Yu and William, in my opinion, are the best open field commanders in Rise of Kingdoms as of June 2021. They are absolutely deadly. The AoE value is insane. They are wicked fast. Surprisingly, they do not die too quick, and in the time you dispatch one time your Trajan, Zhang Yu has already fought 2 times. Definitely a must-have for every player that wants to be competitive in open field. Thanks for being here, I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, drop a like and subscribe. If you want to rewatch any of the ratings, just click the chapters in the video description. As always, I will see you on the next one. Ciao!